Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Of course, my name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gentlemen, luckily, just as I had hoped, you guys all wanted to see Bane. He is quite awesome, a very, very cool character, and let's just put it this way. Like, in the first game, in the second game, I was very underwhelmed with the way that Bane was pulled off. I was like, I think he should be a big figure. I think it would have made perfect sense for him to be a big figure, and I was hoping that he would be in the second game. Now, at some point, I don't remember when, we saw a picture of this version of Bane, and I was quite disappointed. I was like, oh no, he's gonna be tiny again. That's not cool. He's gonna be the small little Bane again. But that is not the case, because just by simply holding the triangle button, at least on the PS4, first of all, look at that incredible animation. He hulks out, and you get yourself big figure Bane. I almost called him Kane by mistake. My god, he looks epic. Look at that. I mean, he looks a lot like he does in the Arkham Asylum games, which is certainly, or the Arkham games, I should say, which is a-okay by me because I love that design. But at the same time, I love the mask on this one. The mask is really cool because it's the old school Bane looking mask, which is awesome. And I love the way that he's got these cables rushing through. And look how they're constantly animating as if there's that liquid, that toxin shooting into his body. And then, check this out. He presses it in, and he turns back to normal-sized Bane. It's just so cool, and the animation is so flawless. Like, to me, this guy is I'm not sure yet, because I haven't got all the characters yet, but he's definitely one of the best characters that I've ever seen transform. Like, a lot of the characters in this game transform in a really cool way, like Martian Manhunter into his real form or true form, but I have to say, Bane is just, it's so cool. Like, look at that, the wires shoot up into his arms, then the arms grow up, and then he like hulks out into like a gorilla mode, and he just looks incredible. Whenever I see this guy, I just wish that there would be a DC versus Marvel game, so that I could have Bane and Hulk punching at it and going at it. That would be just so very, very, very cool. But in terms of attacks and such, of course, we should discuss that side of things as well. So you'll notice as Big Figure Bane, he's got all these attacks. He can punch ahead and do all that kind of stuff. So nothing too special to him in that regard. He does have the spinning elbow drop, so that's pretty legit and awesome. It's pretty cool. Or, sorry, the regular elbow drop, not the spinning one, I forgot. But he also, of course, as smaller Bane, has the exact same artillery in terms of attacks, so he can obviously still destroy stuff, just at a smaller, or not smaller, I guess smaller scale, but also at a slower pace, because it just takes a little bit longer to destroy anything as the Little Bane. Now, as Little Bane, he does not have any types of like pickup attacks or anything like that, and if you transform into Big Bane, which I will do right now, I love the animation, I just can do that back and forth. I literally spent one point in time going back and forth like 10 times. I really love the animation, just so cool. And again, Bane is awesome. But as Big Bane, he can bring up a rock. However, as you can see, you do need an actual terrain. So for example, if you're standing on something like this, you're not going to be able to do it. And the problem is, of course, the problem is we are on the watchtower, and as a result of that, there is, at least I have not been able to find any terrains that would allow us to destroy them in that manner. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and quickly teleport on over to, of course, the Batcave, and then you will see the rock tossing in action. So let me go ahead and find a platform onto which I could jump. I think there's one right here, I'm pretty sure. Is there one? Actually, there might not be one there. So again, as I'm saying, it definitely is not perfect that you can't pick up a rock at any point in time. That's kind of like, I wish he could pick up a rock at any point in time. But on the bright side, at least you can do it, which is pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and Hulk it up here. We're going to go ahead and get up here, or Bane it up, I guess. And then check this out. Bam! He can push a rock out. And then boom! Smack-a-doodle. He can throw stuff. So, of course, as Big Figure Bane, he can interact with any type of handles, like, you know, those green handles where it's for figures that are powerful. Any walls that can be destroyed by a big figure, of course, he will destroy. But I was actually very pleasantly surprised by the fact that as small figure Bane, he has a really cool ability, and that is that they made him super duper smart so he could interact with tech panels. So just like Robin Techno Suit or Lex Luthor Techno Suit or something like that, he can interact with those panels. So that was a really pleasant surprise. Kind of, I guess, maybe it's inspired by the fact that they're going to put the Dark Knight DLC pack And in that one, Bane was, if you remember in the Dark Knight Rises film, he was quite a smart guy, very, very smart in terms of strategy and stuff like that. Yes, he had other people doing the technical side of things, but I think that that's a cool thing because it gives him another thing to do, not only be the big hulking muscle that he is, but also makes him smart and allows you to use him for those panels. So that's a pretty sweet ability. I was very, very pleasantly surprised by that. I actually found that out just honestly randomly by chance. I was like, oh wow, that's really cool that he can do that, and I was very, very impressed with it. So let's go on ahead and transform one more time. And there you guys have it, of course. That is the gameplay showcase for the one and only Bane. He is very, very, very cool. Way better figure than what he used to be, in my opinion. I think that as good as he was in the first game, I mean, I love the Bane mole machine. That thing was incredibly cool. But I think this time around, Bane is truly just perfect. He's just so cool, and he pulls off everything that I want him to do. He does. I love the animation, as I've said about a gajillion times at this point, and I super am duper uber impressed by the way that they pulled him off. So with all that being said, guys, there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this free roam gameplay showcase. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button. That would really help me out a ton. If we could hit 750 likes, that would be spectacular. Of course, as always, you can go on ahead and leave in the comment section below which characters you would like to see showcased next. I'm not going to say anything, even though I kind of said that last time, but I'm just going to hint at maybe this guy. I don't know. That's all I'm going to say. But with that being said, of course, guys, have a fan-flippy-tastic day. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out. See you later, alligators. Bye-bye, guys.